Hello friends, welcome back. It's time for another episode of BigDenoPlays Ashes Reborn. Red Rains. Loving this game, in case you hadn't already figured that out. It's going to be a strong contender for my top game of the year, I think. I've had a great year. We've played a lot of new games actually this year. Station 4 will also rank highly. It's had nearly 10 plays. Incredible game. And interesting to have a non-solo game be rated that highly. Dragon Eclipse is good. Obviously Elder Scrolls will be in the mix. Dungeon Alliance as well was great fun. Dragon Eclipse, I think I already said that. But yeah, it's been a good year. Been a good year for games, and we're only in May. So excited to see what the future brings. We've obviously got some new Kingdom Death content coming down the pipeline in a few months' time, so looking forward to painting those. And I think I've got maybe one Kickstarter maybe due later in the year. Can't remember what it would be though. Elder Scrolls was the big one. Oh no, I know what it is. It's the Awaken Realms one that was monster hunting. Looks really cool. Grim Coven. We've got that coming. So. We're going to play a character called Odette Diamondcrest, and if you watched the last episode of BigDenoPlays Ashes, you would know that I played against Standard Level 3, and it was a nail biter. Very exciting. This particular one, we are going to play against Heroic Level 1. So I think Heroic Level 2 is about where my max is with these pre-constructed decks. Maybe I can push to the top one, but we'll do our best. So Odette's fun. She is a fully divine magic user, so she's just got all the same dice. So that's fun. Cool. I haven't actually figured out her first 5 yet. They have a recommended first 5. Sometimes I stick with those and sometimes I don't. So we have Power Through, Shield Mage, Summon Emperor Lion, Summon Winged Lioness, and then Sword of Virtue. So we'll have a look through all of these actually, and we'll decide if we want to add to that. So Sword of Virtue, destroy a target unit or remove all wound. Yes, thank you. Summon Emperor Lion. Yeah, so the Emperor Lion is an excellent one. It actually got an amendment, an errata in the new Kickstarter. It's got a change. So I'm just going to play it like this for the moment until I get the replacement card. The Winged Lioness, also a pretty cool unit, cannot be guarded against. So the Chimera cannot stop this Winged Lioness from attacking. So that's a nice little bonus for us. Shield Mage, units you control cannot be targeted by attacks an opponent controls. Side action. This Holy Knight looks a little bit more interesting to me rather than this Shield Mage. So we might do that. And Power Through, Overkill 1. Yeah, that's cool. So we'll just see if there's any other ones in here. Heal's always amazing. Meteor was incredible. Deal 1 damage to all units equal to the number of lions spent to play this spell. But we have a law, which is the law Sacred Ground. Is it Sacred Ground? Do we have that, or am I misremembering? It's from someone else. Yeah, there's a thing called Sacred Ground which stops you from suffering damage. So we'll stick with these 5 for our first 5. And I'm going to randomise which of the aspects we play with. Let's randomise between the Siege of Lordswall one. So there's 2 of those. There's one called Horde and one called Death. So on a 7 to 12, we'll play Death. So we'll definitely play the Death aspect. That sounds promising, doesn't it? So we won't look at any of these. We'll just shuffle them and have a go. So yeah, now that I've done a few playthroughs on the channel, I've explained a lot of the rules, I think we can start to yeah, focus more on some of the broader strategies and talk about the game on a more macro level and try some different things. Odette's really cool character. She's actually probably in my top 5 of the, I think I own 17 or 18 and I've played most of them. There's only 4 or 5 that I've yet to play. Excellent, so we're ready to go. The Siege of Lordswall is all about conjuring rainwalkers, which are basically zombies, and they just keep attacking your Phoenixborn, and that is less fun. It's an outstanding roll from Big Dano. We've got 2 lions. We've got, look at all these angels. 7 angels. And just the 1 basic. Great. All right, let's look at these cards then and see if we can figure out what we want to do with these. So that's a side action alteration spell. This Holy Knight might be... So there's an important thing here. So we've got magic armor. Can it be targeted by spells? So this ultimate is actually a ready spell. So there's a possibility that it cannot affect it. Discard, deal 1 damage to all units the Chimera's control. This doesn't say target, so it's usually a pretty key word if it says target. Summon Winged Lioness, summon Emperor Lion, and Sword of Virtue for just an immediate kill. So I'd really like to get both a Winged Lioness and an Emperor Lion and a Holy Knight on the board. And Odette can also attack as well, which is great. Alright, great. So I think we will actually start with getting a Winged Lioness on the board. That's just a main action, and we don't need to do any side actions at this point in time for now. We definitely don't need to increase our dice. So let's kick off on this heroic. An 8, reroll 2 basic rage dice. So we've ticked off with 1, and then we're going to reveal. Skeletal Wall, a defender. When this unit is destroyed, place 2 Rainwalker conjured aspects onto the battlefield. Alright. 1/1/1. So yeah, we will summon a Winged Lioness now. So that's an exhaustion to do that. Summon Winged Lioness. And it costs us an angel and a basic. And we'll bring a Winged Lioness Conjuration onto the board. So she can block, kill that Rainwalker, and then recover that 1 damage potentially. We'll see what the day brings. Let's go again. A 1 and a reveal. We have Crimson Pyre. 3 status tokens. At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove it to destroy the rightmost conjured aspect. Cool, so there is no conjured aspects right now. So we ideally will not have to worry about that ticking off. That's killing little guys to do 2 damage, which is pretty bad for us. Holy Knight is a 3 attack, which will stop that, but that will kill it. The other option is we just sort of virtue that off the board. 2 basics. It's not a bad option, really. Yep, I think we might do that. I think we will spend 2 angels and destroy the target unit. It is off the board. We do not have to worry about it or being guarded. Blood 2. And that was our main action. Side action, we could put power through onto our Winged Lioness, but no, I don't think we will. I don't think we will. Of course, we roll a 12. Stop it, Deno. Stop it. Death Knell. At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove one status token from this unit. Ooh, it just destroys one of our units. That's not good. So if the Chimera blocks my attack... Oh, it can't be guarded. That's great. We can just kill it with the Winged Lioness. So yeah. Oh no, this is going to defend for us. No, it can't be guarded against. Yeah, so we can just kill that next turn. Come on, Winged Lioness. Alright, so let's put an Emperor... Actually, I think we're best to do that now, just in case we roll an attack that targets her. So, yeah. We will attack. The unit cannot be guarded against. It is only attack 1. And so we suffer 1 damage back. We deal 1 blood to the Death Knell. And that's that. A 6. Reveal. Attack with the rightmost aspect that can attack. Not bad. Reveal. Crimson Pyre. Alright. And it's now going to attack. So it attacks the leftmost unit, which is the Winged Lioness. Are we happy enough for that to happen? Because Odette could block. No, I think we're fine. I think the Winged Lioness can die. She'll be back. We got good value out of her. So that was the rightmost unit that could attack. I'm just going to play a Summon an Emperor Lion for our turn. Doesn't require anything else. It's 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3. We can't play both, but that's probably okay. Probably okay. Cool. Oh, that goes in there. A 4. Attack if able. So this skeletal wall will attack. It attacks Odette. And now, because of the rules for exhaustion tokens on aspects, this defender rule is now offline. So we can target that with whomever we would like. We are going to summon an Emperor Lion, though. And the Emperor Lion says, Decree, when it comes into play, search your draw pile. You may reveal a ready spell with Law and place it into your hand. So we have Law of Assurance. And we have the option to play it straight away. However, we will not. We will keep it for now. So that was a main action. Our Emperor Lion has been conjured to the battlefield, ready to go. A 10. Place a Rainwalker conjured aspect on the battlefield and then reveal. So now we have some problems. Death Knell. 1, 2. Okay, so what we might do in this instance, Odette's ability is Enter the Fray, deal 2 damage to a target unit, deal damage to this Phoenixborn equal to the target unit's attack value. So we will use her ability to defeat the Death Knell. We take 1 damage, but the Death Knell is defeated. That's not blockable, which is again very, very nice. 4. And she is now exhausted. So both of those have attacked. So the only thing that goes now is the Rainwalker will actually block with the Emperor Lion, and it doesn't exhaust as a result of countering. So we kill the Rainwalker, we do not exhaust, and we stop Odette from taking any damage. We'll bring on a Holy Knight. Costs us the last of our dice. That was meant to go down to that. So we're fine if this goes off because we just put it here and we recover 2 straight away. So it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, that was supposed to be, if you do, the target opponent player makes 2 wound tokens. Okay, so that was actually supposed to kill that. So this doesn't happen. Instead, we'll just do this and this. Okay. Well, we'll just attack that Crimson Pyre with the Holy Knight. Let's see if the guard happens. That's a 1. And so it does not. Guard. That one is defeated. That's 2 blood. 1, 2. Love Odette. And then the... I think we might even leave it. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it on the field because it doesn't actually bother me too much. And I'm going to swing the Emperor Lion straight onto 1, 2, 3. Straight onto that. Cool. That's the end of the first turn. We suffer a red rains because we have an aspect left on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4. We recover 2 on this. 2 exhaustion. Comes off. I'm going to draw up to a heal. Another Sword of Virtue. Very nice. And let's see what we can get. Oh, I love the Divine Dice. Come on. So many angels. Oh. There's actually a number of really cool cards for these. The Law of Assurance. When this spell comes into play, change all dice in your active pool to their class side. Class is the middle level. Players may not re-roll or change the level of dice in an opponent's active pool, so people can't fuck with your dice. You can still meditate, and that's a side action to do that. We don't need to do that. So this one though, we will be doing. It's a draw some cards. No player may play reaction spells. Really only penalises us. I don't think we have too many reaction spells. This guy goes first, and if this attacks, that's probably okay for us also. It's a 1, it's a reveal, no attack. Convert. After this unit destroys a unit an opponent controls by attacking, place a Rainwalker. That's awesome. Damage dealt by this unit attacking or counting cannot be prevented. Yeah, we've got to block that with Odette. Interesting. No, I think we just pop that straight away. We just go Sword of Virtue and kick that guy off the board. 2 basics. Thank you very much. Odette. 1, 2. We're up at 11 of 35. Still got plenty of options in our hand. This is obviously not exhausted. 7, reroll 2 basic rage dice. So we are probably going to trigger a ultimate very soon. 7 is reroll 2 basic rage dice and reveal Unending Forces. At the start of the Chimera's turn, remove 1 status token from this unit to place a Rainwalker on the battlefield. Okay. We will side action to put power through onto our Holy Knight. And that gives the Holy Knight overkill as well as attack 4. And the Holy Knight will then attack the Unending Forces and see if it is guarded. It's not guarded. I thought it was for a second there, but that's fine. Oh no, the defender's there. Okay. So instead, as our main action, Odette will deal 2 damage to that target unit. To do that, which kills that, gets 1 blood. We suffer damage, and when that dies, it places 2 Rainwalkers on the battlefield. Cool. So yes, everything still works there. A 2, it is another reveal. We have to place a Rainwalker from this Unending Forces. Get another one ready. A 2 is reveal, and this is another Defender. I will admit to being a little annoyed by that. Let's summon a Winged Lioness. So these guys start to become a problem very, very quickly. I wish I had a Meteor actually, so I might play for that. Law of Sight. When this comes into play, draw 2 cards. Come on, Meteor. No. Ah, Shield Mage. Shield Mage is good. She's a side action to bring her on. Damn. Okay, so for our main action, the Emperor Lion is just going to attack this Unending Forces. Oh no, Skeletal Wall. Alright, we'll do it on the Skeletal Wall. The Chimera doesn't guard for that, so it dies. The Emperor Lion suffers 1 damage. And 1 blood. Emperor Lion is exhausted. Now this one summons another Rainwalker. Just 4 now. Oh, sorry, 4, 5, 6, because we just killed the defender. No! There's too many zombies! Too many! A 3, attack if able. So this attacks, it attacks the rightmost. Great, so we will counter there. And we will take 2 damage, 1, 2. But we defeat this Unending Forces. 2 blood. 6 zombies. 6 zombies. Alright, let's summon a Winged Lioness. That's a basic, and that. We are about to have a ultimate trigger. Just don't want to see... Oh, it's going to kill my Holy Knight if this rolls that. Oh well, can't do anything about it, don't I? Oh, speaking of, I do actually get to do an overkill because it killed a creature. 11, place a Rainwalker on the battlefield and then reveal. So we're going to dodge it for 1 turn. Crimson Pyre. We are going to kill that before it gets to go. Maybe, if that Winged Lioness is good. Start of the Chimera's turn, remove to destroy the rightmost Conjured Axe. Yeah, so this is going to just kill some of these guys. So I'll show you one of their rules now. Horde attack. After this unit is declared an attacker, all other units with this attack declared it at the same time. So we've actually got 6 attack coming under Odette right now. Not ideal. We do have a heal up our sleeve though, so let's side action power through on the Winged Lioness. It can't be guarded against, so we actually just kill that Crimson Pyre straight away. Boom. We get 2 blood plus the overkill, 1, 2, 3. And that is exhausted. Actually, it's defeated, I should say. We can't block with anyone because they're all exhausted. So that's just 6 damage going into Odette. So she's going to be on 9 of 18, half of her life. And now all of these Rainwalkers are defeated because of their ephemeral rule. We will play Heal to remove all wound tokens from a target unit, or 2 from a Phoenix Spawn. 1, 2 from Odette, and then we'll also play a Shield Mage ally onto the battlefield. And we'll keep Law of Assurance in hand. It's all looking okay. We recover 2 here, and this is fleeting, so it is discarded at the end of the turn. It's our turn. We are going to suffer the ultimate almost certainly straight away, but we remove exhaustion. Currently I have attack 7, which will take us to 26 of a possible 35, so we probably don't push quite yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will draw up 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meteor. Another heal is nice. Summon another Emperor Lion. Meteor does 1 damage to all units. Roll our dice. We are first. Just 1 lion. Okay, so this is possibly an instance where I'll use that Law of Assurance, because we have 5 basics. Heal. There's no focus ability, so I will summon a Winged Lioness to the battlefield. And that was a main action. And side action, we will play a Law of Assurance, so we get all of these as angels. And that was our side action. Can't do any more side actions. So that's it. The Red Rains have come. So we are going to reveal, but we do the Red Rains first. So we trigger the ultimate. First of all, remove Red Rains equal, discard all cards on the Chimera's battlefield, deal 1 damage to all units the opponent controls. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then add 2 Rainwalkers. 1, 2. Remove this, remove this. So now we're going to reveal an attack with this, which means both of these are horde attacks. So we will actually defend 1 with the Emperor Lion, which kills the Emperor Lion, but kills that. And the other one we will guard with the Holy Knight. And because of their feeble, we do not exhaust from countering. That's it. Back to us. Sure wish I had one of those nuke spells right now. Convert. Damage dealt by this unit by attacking or countering cannot be prevented. Emperor Lion dies. We probably we probably do the Holy Knight into that guy straight away because we've got attack 4. So yeah, we'll do Holy Knight straight onto that convert and hope we don't roll a guard. It's a 9, he guards. You idiot! So it does 4, so we're at 23. 23, we would have got the same effect from that basically, but taking that guy off the board, he's going to be a problem. Fortunately, units we control cannot be targeted by attacks an opponent controls, so he's going to have to go onto Odette. The Chimera. A 1, which is a reveal. Whoa. Artwork in this game is exceptional. Torrential Sacrifice. When this unit comes into play, destroy the rightmost conjured aspect. If you cannot, place a Rainwalker on the battlefield. So if I meteor now, I'm going to kill my Winged Lioness. If I heal, or we can summon an Emperor Lion. We'll summon an Emperor Lion. That brings a law into play, and we'll bring the Law of Sight, which allows us to draw more cards. And hopefully, we can draw the card that kills that guy with 1 attack. Then we'll be able to play in the Sprinkler. Let's see. A 9. Target opposing player must place 1 wound token on their Phoenix Spawn or rightmost unit. We'll put it on the Emperor Lion. Reveal. Another 1. Destroy the rightmost conjured aspect. That's the Rainwalker. To place a red Rains token. Can't do anything about that. Do I Meteor now? Meteor takes all of my actions and it kills most of my board. It kills those 2 torrential sacrifices. Let's instead do this. Let's do... Let's do an attack from the Winged Lioness onto this convert. It doesn't kill it. In fact, it kills our Winged Lioness. But it does mean that I can kill it with Odette next turn, which would be pretty good. And that can't be guarded against because it's a Winged Lioness. I love this game. A 7. Target opposing player must place 1 wound token on their Phoenix Spawn or rightmost opposing unit, then reveal. Death Knell. No, that's bad. So it cannot be targeted by attacks. So that means he targets her, but we can still guard. Or we meteor. If we meteor now, we kill everything. We can summon another Emperor Lion to the field, but then we can't do anything else. Ooh-wee. So I think Odette... Now let's do the Emperor Lion. It's going to target that convert and see if it gets guarded. It does. Oh, man. Colour guard rolls have been punishing. That's it. We don't do anything for that. Side action. Let's play a Law of Sight. We can't because we have a spell board of 3, so we can't do that. We could bring a Shield Mage. Could summon an Emperor Lion. Yep, that's fine. Chimera. 6. Reveal attack with the rightmost aspect that can attack. That's bad, Deno. That is bad. Alright, we will block with this Shield Mage. So she dies. Because she dies, he conjures a Rainwalker. She does 0 attack, so she does absolutely nothing. That goes away. Odette's going to go into the fray on him. So she's going to suffer 1 damage. But she's going to kill that Death Knell before it attacks. 27. Emperor Lion is defeated. Or exhausted, I should say. So this guy is attacking. We can block it with Odette, and that will take us to 11. Let's do that. We will block it with Odette to go to 11. Now we will play Meteor. Oh, do I heal first? If I could heal that Holy Knight. No, because everyone's going to die. So we'll play Meteor. Deal 1 damage to all units. That dies. These 2 die. That's 2 blood. 29. This and this both take 1 and 1. And these 2 die. Meteor! I just remembered that had actually already attacked, so we might have been able to survive that. We might not have needed to play the Meteor straight away. We might have been able to heal. But that's okay, because what we'll do now is we'll play the heal. Costs us 1 of those as a side action, so we'll go back down to 9. Odette. And we'll play that Summon Emperor Lion onto our spell board, and we can't afford to play the Shield Mage. We can't afford to play that. So that's the end of our turn. We're into turn 4, but we only need 6 damage. We are about to trigger the ultimate though, because there's 3 red rains. Deal 2 damage to all units the opponent controls. Okay. And then place 2 Rainwalker aspects. 1, 2, 5. Plus 2 Rainwalkers. The Siege of Lordswall is going first. We're right on the very edge here. We're very close. Very, very close. Couple of lions. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Alright, do I want a Shield Mage? I do not. I'm going to discard the Shield Mage. I'll keep that. That also gets discarded. 1, 2, 3. There's a Holy Knight. That's good. So Lord of Sight, we can get some more some more cards. These buff heads are going first. It's an 11. Place a Rainwalker onto the battlefield and then reveal. This guy could kill us. Unending Forces. Oh my goodness. So, what do we do, Deno? We're at 29, we need 35. If I summon a winged lioness, it can't attack, and it probably just gets killed. I have another rainwalker. If I summon an emperor lion, it's fine. Holy Knight, when this spell comes into play, I really would like a meteor now, so I think I'm going to side action into Allure of Sight, draw 2 cards and hope we get a meteor. Yes! And power through, that's nice. We'll summon a Emperor Lion, 2 angels and a basic. And we're going to meteor the crap out of these guys. Hopefully he gets another one on there. A 4 reveal, attack with the rightmost aspect that can attack. No! So we go down to this. We're getting another Rainwalker. We're revealing this. And now this is attacking. So it's 4 damage because of the Horde attack onto Odette. The Emperor Lion will take 1. So she takes 3. She goes to 12. They are all defeated. We will play a Meteor, which is a side and a main. Deal 1 damage to all units. Defeats that. Puts 2 Rainwalkers down when it's defeated. We'll also defeat that. 1 and 1. So that's 3, 1, 2, 3. And the Emperor Lion also takes a point of damage. And oh, that was a Red Rains. A 1. Attack if able. So we'll counter with that. It's going to kill the convert, which does 2. Takes us to 34. Because it's killed our Emperor Lion, it converts it into a zombie lion. But we kill it in return, and we just need to find 1 damage. 1 damage. 12 of 18. So we're probably okay. The Holy Knight costs us everything. The Winged Lioness. It's all good. We'll bring on the Holy Knight. Oh, Holy Night, the stars are brightly shining. That's a 2. Sorry, we have another Rainwalker from this. This will attack if able. It attacks the rightmost unit. We will defeat this with our Holy Knight, who takes 2 damage. The Unending Forces is defeated. And we get through. We get through with Odette against the Siege of Lordswall. So yeah, if you've watched all 4 of these playthroughs now, what you would have seen is some similarities with the first Chimera and the second one. You know, they sort of did very similar things, but the third and the fourth ones are vastly different, and they really change up the game quite a lot. And what I love is that you can take the Siege of Lordswall Chimera and you can add one of the other Chimera's aspects, and because this here adds Rainwalkers, but then the aspect cards will maybe do, you know, drowning or the bleeding things, you get a very varied challenge where you can't just have, you know, this is my game plan for this and this is how I defeat it. And I can't speak highly enough of how good the pre-constructed decks are to play. You know, like they've built in nice synergies. you can feel sometimes where you're like, oh geez, I really wish I had, you know, X, Y spell or a bit more of an answer to some things. But the fact that you don't is quite fun. So the campaign version of this game, I'm going to play through all 6 of these before I try a campaign, is where you take one character, such as Odette, you play the first game against the standard level 1 or heroic level 1, and then if you're successful, you can choose any other one pre-constructed deck in your collection, which for me is most of them, and you can take up to 3 cards from that deck and add those to your existing deck. And in this instance here, you know, having one summon Emperor Lion, because you can only ever summon one, is probably enough. So bang, you drop out 2 summon Winged Lions and you've got 2 other spells you can slide in. The Shield Mage I'd probably drop. I'm not a fan of it in this particular format. In the PvP format, I'm sure it's exceptional. Most of the other stuff I'd keep. I'd probably get rid of the Law of Assurance, you know, changing all your dice faces. Seems good on paper, but it costs you 1 dice to do that. I can meditate to get the same effect. It costs me no dice, and dice are the real currency of the game. Yeah, so, and then Sword of Virtue was exceptional. So she's great. She's a great character. She's a powerhouse. Her being able to walk in there and smack something with her giant sword really makes a difference. Just, yeah, it's great. What a cool game. I'll be back. We'll play another game. I don't know who we'll play against. Oh, sorry, I do know who we'll play against. We're going against the next person, which is the Spawn of Shadowwreck. But I don't know who we'll play with. I've got a few over here that I haven't played with yet. However, because we're about to play at Heroic Level 2, which I think is my cap, we might play someone who I have at least played before, so we can see how, oh maybe I won't, maybe I'll play someone new. I do like Tristan, he's pretty cool. That's it friends, I'll catch you on the next episode. Big 10